Well, like you, Michael, I've been in this game for a while now, but I think if you'd have said to me, if we'd have had a conversation even 6 months ago, and you said, an UNRWA employee will be caught with kidnapped Jews in their house, I'd have thought, well, that's going to be a bit much. For UNRWA employees to be involved in the massacre. The one good thing of the last couple of days is that finally there has been that effect that we've talked about before, but that of more than just America noticing there's something rotten in this. Because occasionally America notices there's something rotten in these international institutions. Israel knows there is and suffers on the front line from this. But America occasionally will wake up to this. But others, European countries, Norway, these sort of countries just keep funding them anyway because there's a sort of, well, you've got to give your money to someone to do good in the world or feel you're doing good. And UNRWA is obviously the worst of them, but there are a lot of these UN institutions. I was at a meeting with the families of the children hostages in November with UNICEF officials. And, somebody said to one of the UNICEF officials, UNICEF has one job, to look after the welfare of children. And they did not bother for over a month to do anything about the kidnapped Jewish children. Nothing. As it turned out, the day that the deputy head of UNICEF came to Jerusalem for that meeting, the head of UNICEF was in Cairo a couple of days earlier where she had a car crash. Not a very serious one, but she used this as an excuse not to come to Jerusalem. And it turned out during the meeting that she was actually in Gaza. And she was not there to look for the missing Jewish children. So there is a profound rot and sickness at the heart of a number of these institutions. And it's a deep problem because people in this country know it, and my goodness, do we know it from the UNRWA case. But can we make the rest of the world understand? That's going to be a great challenge. Look at the case with education in general. Whatever happens after the war in Gaza, who but this country is going to do anything to make sure the textbooks aren't the same?